K-Bar TV, voice of the voices.
Memamu akwaba eba K-Bar TV so.
Our idea me gidi senkrofo epe. Onomo kene anas nsem no ba bia akopim sese once out here. Esi ana.
Metimi akasa asi high court level because mekai kakra say after the high court judgment in favor of Ken anas Supreme Court of finally sexual right said when the judge was biased in his language or say language was harsh and when the Chief Justice then said judge no case in so no or say na and also was done without notice to or no and also so prejudicial and bias to the Supreme Court should set aside or quash the judgment of that particular high court no. And to me I'm going to America but me rush by court no by majority decision of 3-2 omene na anya adwen and no throw out. But before then no lodge appeal to the Court of Appeal. Now I check a crack or lodge appeal no we any buy and I'm say if or lodge appeal no if I stand to be no over correct me it's a later I'm know I'm say okoma omo okotua conditions of the appeal if I remember say me cry me ko sign bi but appeal no what system new for some time recent times Chief Justice obey case cry check a year or more na say enfra or me the archives and as I say say ya pay ya 2 years muni enti me sure say appeal no exist system nim me sure say me invoke process bia e be dismiss appeal no but I suspect say exist system nim because after Supreme Court Court of Appeal processes now no initiative no was stalling so the bad day we ever ready for him you better take the appropriate steps now you respond appropriately enti ya dey
as a lawyer ma me ni ho komo kakra na the bra judgment shall say ba no me ade no because say passion tina me bisa na wo feel say
and ask case yes and a senior lawyer bishop mo airport to me so say me too as you me da me dream when I'm say there was it are there we are seeing na the more so no and I'm say yes not a very challenging very challenging because see even in the course of case now we share obi ana need di ho komo no throw out lawyers people were not interested o money so we case we better no challenge and as no so obo to do away with corruption here they are very into crowd. I mean you could see from their faces say we response omu didi o matter omu didi watam omu tirim e do no obi ana nim komo tina ya ankonam no virtually nobody na ya ankonam
interesting
just say who they find who they but timer yenya evidence exhibits ni na ye review exhibits no now the only idea no say to convince the court to admit say evidence no credible.
Do you think say it takes passion to drive through that line?
Of course. Okay. Because only passion now you'll be disinterested. Okay. Don't mean be disinterested no e ho ana abamebu na otwe ho but passion I say this is what I want to do because see how will you feel? And she said, we are not in your cry yet to extend no beer. Say, I mean, inputa, would you read Juma Muno? A beer, a normal Bakumi, and be Namananqui. But one Cassadi, a wire Jumano. It's not easy, even going to languages to look for language experts. Yes, or translating Hausa to English. And I mean, easy, a consuming a whole now. No pressure do grab and I'm telling you because it wasn't easy. Why? Because of the individuals involved. Kind of Agyapong and Anas. Huge.
And in your beer you leading no senior brother person prove a point say me kase me na me
and yet me kase me you share evidence now.
Okay.
Not clearly. Okay. But how do you convince the court? Okay. Because materials no any evidence no. O share Anas ne kwakwehie ankrofo or set even after you case in Ukraine onya judgment no. Then we got to additional evidence. I don't know do no. Ken had it 2 years before and said Yanas ni release. Ne kutana ya had 2 years before. So nipo de buy na within that system na.
Yeah.
Oh. Dina your crime pie asem avenue can say ade de bantama ka be ma nipa kra ehu. Nipa no suban mo. Tika dubu ahede no. Nka enye nwanwa. Oh, dina me my task was to convince the court for the court
materials na wanya no a rich cra no akwan be fa so abegina court to argue to convince the court no say another
of course because see evidence now they ban also be corroborated and any pan also credibility until the moment fortunately Ken is known to have that credibility fortunately is any pan you be a ni say we can say be and throw no kan one judge no nipa o society until say nipa no crebi onim no Tasmo can now put premium on it. Or shall say, I know see when it was a call minimum on can but he on one case not there, but only interest be on Pemusica. Just say, pursue who's a saying any panetier. And will be at here. And the Nipan or 2 hour age, you have to witness now, no Sunday evidence, Abano, or say evidence, no, or Timmy corroborated plus or additional witnesses, it's almost so bad. So to say, and in the case of say or grabelands, there's a gentleman called Adolf Tete. Now on in a cocoa Adolf for any subsequent judgments against him.
Okay.
So a trespass on assassin.
Okay.
And as judgments in the exhibit. And this I am pass judgment also where what trespass on be landa or castle grabelanda. What he's saying is true. What corroborating and right there with a court of competent jurisdiction judgment. So many evidence now the evidence now back again because the judge is an umpire. He sits between two persons who are making opposing arguments. And you also put credibility on the all kind of credit. It do law school is back at Kumasi court. Say Obi Fran Tomano Jinada Kama. No Bisano question also and to say I just okay.
I trust on this funny tribunal.
On the funny tribunal, I am to man say, I say, or am to that is a dream. Oh, and on the judge into Vagazu, we have no judge same way. Only answer be for same way. It was here on Obey or Bobogu. And the evidence I do court tired day, and the panel corroborate with other witnesses there. And yes, sir, because you see, in several cases, you only need 51 out of the 100 to win your case. 51, unya 50 now ya one neka ho. The case abreme kokod. Etina the papa ma there be a me boss Kwame John kan asem chere mo say client ba ho a o ka kire say one adane no say -1.
Okay.
Every time. It doesn't matter who that person is.
On kan nyina nkosi.
Obe what enya fa ne senya rukra no ka kire. Because ono obi na wa asem wonti oni pakro de. Enti ebe ya senya documents and or dem na support no de. For example, nya land matter and ultimately say abrantie documents ekutani. We all searches and in the title and no man in the lisa. Who lacuna be our space be and to or you're credible to make my pursue. Most of the times you have to do further investigations to confirm that somebody panic catch on. I am because
between yourself and Ken, one and they encouraging it in the young.
Already on one statement, they are indifferent or say at the end of no evidence now. He will fight it. It doesn't matter whether he wins or loses.
Okay.
But they are not any minister me lose.
Yeah.
Because me kona me lose and moi me career.
Yeah.
No then it means you have to put in extra effort to go to wherever ubenya evidence na support to some all can. Even to the extent say be evidence be okra otuaka.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars no waje. Oh, just any pali be almost so about because somebody may come after honor. But credibility of a no. In the case of an answer, a video, who watches the watchman? Now I admit in part, but I deny in part. Then my question was that they would deny. No, what is your contrary evidence?
Okay.
So what must say? What admit it? Said this part is clean. This one you are denying. The moment you are denying this one, then you have to rebut it. What is your contrary evidence?
Matthias here. Matthias, I say a jet to the so me who say fita.
Sanity. It did me who omo issue rate of summons. Then we file our defense, and in our defense, we say, look, the statements are true, factual, and therefore they are justified. And you lay out justification, any truthfulness of only statement, or time. So then in their reply, and nobody be a yampa, but when would the yampa? The yampa, you have to lead evidence to confirm with any pan a day, as some to so yampa.
Easy.
So because the moment I say, my defense, my words are true, and so therefore they are justified. No, the burden behooves on me to prove that some American yampa.
Okay, so now the evidence not all.
Sanity. So to where exhibits I attach here KO1, KO2, KO3, and KO4. It be proceedings and a free court. Omukra side, no money say because the search Omukra, they came with a contrary document. Case be of you try move for want of prosecution. Because now, based on who watches the watchman, Babantu Democracy of Mokania, you know, so then the case became bazaar and all that. Now we know a corroborate at the end. Now a very challenging.
Oh, can't say a passion. How do you combine that with politics? We say we combine money at the law no. To me a jallo not was you want to go to parliament while your passion here and I still have a person practicing now.
Oh, was a parliament here, your lawyers are still they come to court. More MPs. I can name a number of them. Omba parliament no more AI. So but politics is also passion because when I'm was see and I see for my mini when you peg can as much obi kro MPP we dey who officer oh ebia. Well, let me put it this way: be official a pro MPP media person. In the MPP want to know can asem say ono there or expect say obebo no. Unya back for pe e be back consistently. At that time no you have become part of the political process.
Yeah.
Edime na do minya appointment bia but no tumi can you manage it.
Yeah.
But bia no abeka we be jiwe di say dabi. But me passion no law politics yes. Because every day the combination unless you are lazy. Okay. And because you say to me no credit demand say on dabibri free and sorry now combined you can do it. So be MP and minister.
Yeah.
The same thing.
Yeah, you can do it. And somebody yeah, quite now back to I think say well, there 25 days to go. Share from 1992 Eba said yeah, man yourself baby do sabre yeah improve as a country.
Oh yeah, improve. Yeah, improve because say ene enye tuo ne dey adwuma na say asem timba na ekọ Supreme Court and I High Court and I Court of Appeal etwen ema decision ba na e bind obi a huge improvement in our democratic dispensation. And Tiano de because first in the only way. And what me cassette ya abaimpu. Ebi na make time no say na me say first in ka bantima kra ne ho na kwhye ndisi shirt. If you kra utim kra no ye say we o ndisi ni a no ya hwe a just obi akra no uni ago. Because of that Rollins perception say obeha Ashanti business persons, including a man ma see or abuse you bini ade. Kakra bi na no mo bold to say we are part of the NDC politically. Na bantama NDC timi rally no long queue. Omo share NDC shared openly. It means you improve the same as when you go to Akachi and I say yes and I South Town, North Town near there. Ebi affairs no be to me can say oh you pini and answer MPP ni but na sa de ni no bi and the crowd say NDC ni who say ne yonko NDC ni attack NDC ni assault na ono akra betimi akwa kugina aye witness amano and we have seen situations that MPs the biological brothers MPP NDC I be a parliamentar ukọ abusua bebrema ebi ho enti ya improve 92 dey say ababa anima 96, 2000, 2004, and then 8.
K-Bar TV, voice of the voices.